I'm Anil Kumar, and in these set of videos, we are going to explore how to solve real-life situations with the help of rational functions. So here is an application. The question is, Tom can distribute flyers 3 times as fast as Mike. They have to distribute 10,000 flyers. Working together, Tom and Mike can complete the job in 5 hours. How many hours would it take each of them working alone? Now in these questions, we'll always find the rate at which the job can be done, right? Now in this case, we know that Tom can distribute flyers 3 times as fast. That means if Tom takes X hours to distribute, then Mike will take 3x hours to distribute. So let's say time for Tom is, let us say, X. Now since Tom can distribute 3 times as fast as Mike, Tom is going to take lesser time, right? So time for Tom is X. In that case, time for Mike should be how much? 3 times X, because Mike is taking more time. Tom is doing it faster. Now the job to be done is to distribute 10,000 flyers. So total number of flyers is 10,000. So if 10,000 is distributed by Tom, then what is the rate at which Tom is distributing? Let's call this rate for Tom. Rate for Tom is 10,000 flyers in X hours, let us say, right? So it is 10,000 flyers in X hours. For Mike, the rate is 10,000 is the total number of flyers being distributed in 3x. So that is the rate of each. Now we are given working together, Tom and Mike can complete the job in 5 hours. So working together, the job is distributing 10,000 flyers. So if I say together they work, that is their individual rates. It gets combined, right? So what we get is 10,000 over x plus 10,000 over 3x. Working together, this is their rate. Their together rate is they complete the job in 5 hours. The job is again 10,000 flyers, same job, right? By 5. So that is how you develop an equation. Now since we have the variable in the denominator, you can clearly see it's a rational function. Now let us solve it. Now 10,000 divided by 5 is 2,000. So we have 10,000 plus 10,000 over x plus 10,000 over 3x equals to 2,000. Let's make things simpler, dividing each by 10 first. So we will get, thousands will cancel out. So we get 10 over x plus 10 over 3x equals to 2. Now to solve this, we can take a common denominator, or we can multiply both sides by the lowest common divisor or lowest common denominator, which is 3x. So if I multiply everything by 3x, what do I get? I get on this side 30 plus, here this gets multiplied by 1, so it remains as 10, and this becomes 3 times 2, which is 6x, right? 6x. So at this stage, what we did was, so in this stage, first stage, we divided by 1,000, right? Each term. In this case, we times by 3x, each term, right? So we got this equation. So this equation says 40 equals to 6x. Let me write it down here. So we get, okay, let me use this pen, different ink. Okay, so we get 40 equals to 6x, and we can find x from here, which is 40 divided by 6. 40 divided by 6 is 6 times 6 is 36. We're left with 4. So 6 plus 4 over 6, correct? 4 over 6. That is the value of x in hours. Now we need to figure out what is the rate. How many hours would it take each one of them working alone? So it's a time for Tom working alone is X hours, time for Mike is 3X hours. So for Tom, it should be how much? It is 6 hours, 6.4 over 6, right? Now 4 over 6 we can convert to minutes. Is that okay? So let's convert that to minutes. So it becomes 6 hours and 4 over 6 times 60 minutes, right? So we'll write this so many minutes. Is that okay? So we get 6 hours and this goes 10 times 40 minutes. Do you see how I converted this decimal number in hours, 4 point whatever it was, into rather a mixed fraction into time, right? So that is kind of a simpler calculation. So the Mike rate should be, or time taken by Mike should be 3 times Tom, right? 3 times Tom. So that is, we could multiply this by 3 or this by 3, whatever. So it is 6 hours 40 minutes times 3. 6 means 18 hours, right? 3 times. It is 3 times Tom time. Is it okay? 3 times X. And here we get plus 3 times means 120 minutes. As you know, 120 minutes is 2 hours. So we'll add that. That is 20 hours, right? So I kind of got my answer in a different way. You could multiply this X by 3 and then convert that into, well, fortunately we are getting exact answer. 40 over 6 times 3 will give us 20 hours straight away, right? So we can also use this part. So X is this much, 3X will be equals to 40 over 6 times 3, correct? Which gives us 20. So 20 hours for Mike. So that is how we can solve this particular question. Now it is important to note that whenever we are doing such questions where job is being done, in that case try to find the rate and relate them with the help of an equation to solve. That will help you to solve any question on real life situations with rational functions wherever job, work done or rate is given to you. I hope that helps. I'm Anil Kumar. You can subscribe to my videos and learn a lot. Thank you and all the best.